I guess like every kid, the red lights and the sirens, and plus my dad was involved, so I was around a bit of it.
How has it changed over the last 60 years?
Well, we've went from one truck to we've had 6 trucks at one time. We're down to 3 now.
How has the technology changed, or the actual fighting of the fire?
Well, we used to just put the wet stuff on the red stuff, but now it's more technical, and there's different ways of doing it, which helps put the fires out quicker.
What is the part that you like so much about the job?
Camaraderie, and the young lads you work with. You all make it more fun than work.
You're getting teary-eyed.
Yeah.
You think of these guys as family.
Yep.
Over the years, have you ever had anyone injured? Have you ever been injured? How is that?
No, we've had minor injuries, but nothing serious.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about some of the fires and the scenes that you remember the most.
One that keeps coming to mind is being in Lindsay, across from the fire hall, and being up spraying water inside where you could talk to the fellow next to you, but you couldn't see him. Long before there was air packs. Early in my start, and we'd been asked to go to Minden to assist with a fire on the main street. And the biggest thing that I remember of it is our chief at the time was quite a driver, and his son-in-law went with him and didn't come home with him.
He died?
No, he was just a little nervous.
Oh.
Because his father-in-law did not drive differently in the wintertime and the summertime, and was a little fast.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
But no. Yeah.
You've seen a lot of people on their worst day of their life over the last 60 years. That must impact you.
Sometimes it's hard, and especially the younger ones. When you start helping kids of the same age as your kids, that makes you stop and think.
Did you ever go to a scene where you worried about not coming home?
No, I don't think that's ever crossed my mind. There's too many other things on your mind at the time when you're going. I've always worked in the maintenance end of it, and different trades. Usually meet a lot of people and drop me out of my shell, because I was kind of quiet, I think, when I was a teenage. When you get meeting people, you got to talk to them, and because you have to find out what's wrong so you can figure out what you're going to do to fix it. So, just always enjoyed it.
And you're married?
Yes.
You have kids?
2 boys. Yeah.
Did they follow you into the fire truck?
No, they didn't. I don't think their jobs necessarily lend to it. The one could maybe, but he has got a pretty busy schedule.
Even though you're a volunteer, you have another job, so you have to just be able to get up and go whenever duty calls.
Yeah, there is, say, a toss up there, like depending on what you're doing at the time, you're not going to lose your job if you don't come to a call for one reason or another, and they'll always tell you that your family comes first, but you need a family that supports you to do it. If they don't support you, then you can't. It's harder to do, or impossible. So, you know, but I always felt I was supported, and that was helped. We cover more calls, different types of calls than we did when I first started. It was mainly just fire, and now it's rescue and accidents and all that. But there wasn't that big a call on when we first started.
So it makes it that much busier.
Yeah.
What do you think about the team you have here?
I think we got a very good team that put up against anybody.
How long are you going to keep going?
As long as my health allows it.